Welcome to Athens.
In this video, we're taking you to the best of the Greek capital, including incredible rooftops, historical sites, and of course, gay bars and clubs. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Athens may be famous for its ancient ruins, but there's so much more to this city than the Acropolis. From charming neighborhoods and incredible rooftop hotels, to unforgettable Greek food and one of Europe's longest established LGBTQ scenes, we're taking you beyond the history books to show you why Athens deserves a few days of your itinerary.
Before we get started though, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming gay travel adventures. Now let's dive in.
We arrive into Athens International Airport, airport code ATH, and one of our favorite things about flying here is just how easy it is to reach the city. Instead of grabbing a taxi, we hop straight on the metro, which takes us directly toward Gazi, Athens' main LGBTQ neighborhood.
Even better, you don't have to wait in line at the ticket machines anymore. You can simply tap your phone or contactless card at the gate and you're on your way. About 50 minutes later, we're stepping off the train and walking the final few blocks to our home for the next few nights.
We're staying at 47 luxury suites, and first impressions are really good. The location feels residential with lots of cafes and neighborhood restaurants nearby, and you're only a short walk to all the gay nightlife in Gazi.
Our suite is spread over 2 levels, which we absolutely love. There's a comfortable downstairs living room, a private outdoor patio, and upstairs you'll find the bedroom waiting for us after a full day of exploring. They even welcome us with a chilled bottle of Greek white wine that's practically begging to be opened once the sun goes down.
The apartment feels just a little more lived in than the glossy photos online, but we're still really happy with it.
Plus, did someone say private hot tub? Yeah, we have a feeling we're going to make good use of that later. But first, food. After traveling all day, there's only one place on our minds, Prosopa.
This is actually our second visit to this popular upscale gay spot because we loved it so much the first time. It's just a few minutes walk from Gazi in the Roof neighborhood and has become one of our favorite places to eat anywhere in Athens.
The setting is gorgeous. Tables stretch across both sides of the quiet street beneath the trees, with a beautiful church creating the perfect backdrop. Add great music, incredible food, and a warm Athens evening, and it's exactly the kind of place we'd happily spend hours.
Fresh bread and hummus arrive almost immediately, which is always a good sign, and we're definitely starting with cocktails.
For dinner, we share the beetroot salad before diving into a creamy asparagus, ginger, and pecorino risotto that's every bit as good as we remembered.
Then the chef surprises us with what he jokingly calls his fake pizza. We're still not entirely sure how to describe it.
Between the food, attentive service, and those little complimentary touches they bring out at the end of the meal, it's easy to see why we keep coming back.
If you're looking for one special dinner while you're in Athens, Prosopa would absolutely be at the top of our list.
Just a few blocks away is Del Sol Cafe, a popular gay bar that's perfect before or after dinner. It's nice and relaxed earlier in the evening, making it the ideal spot to kick off a night out in Gazi.
It's also just steps from many of Athens' gay bars and clubs, and Alexander, the largest gay sauna in Athens. We'll share everything you need to know before visiting over on Patreon.
As tempting as it is to keep exploring, we're calling it a relatively early night.
Good morning from Athens. Just a few steps away is Miru, one of those neighborhood cafes we instantly fall in love with. They serve brunch every day, and everything coming out of the kitchen looks incredible.
We keep it fairly simple this morning with Americanos, fresh squeezed orange juice, a yogurt bowl topped with seasonal fruit, local honey, and homemade granola, and of course, avocado toast.
One of the things we enjoy most about staying in this neighborhood is simply wandering around without an agenda. The streets are lined with little cafes, independent shops, bakeries, and there are even orange trees shading the sidewalks.
We especially love these tiny corner stands selling freshly squeezed orange juice.
There's just something about watching fresh oranges being squeezed right in front of you that makes me ridiculously happy.
Before we head toward Athens Historic Center, it's worth taking a little time to explore Gazi itself. If it's your first visit, don't expect polished postcard Athens. This neighborhood feels a little gritty around the edges, but that's exactly what gives it so much character.
From here, most of Athens' biggest attractions are surprisingly walkable if you don't mind getting your steps in. And when your feet need a break, the Metro and Uber are both affordable and easy to use.
Most visitors make a beeline for Lycabettos Hill. especially around sunset. But if you're staying here in Gazi, it's quite a trek, so we'd recommend another viewpoint that's much closer and, in our opinion, just as spectacular.
Hill of the Nymphs. It's home to the ancient Nymphs monument, where Athenian citizens once gathered to debate and vote thousands of years ago.
Standing here is pretty incredible because you're literally surrounded by history, yet the star of the show is right behind us, the Acropolis.
From here, we continue to weave through Athens' historic streets. One thing you'll notice very quickly is how the ancient and modern worlds constantly overlap. You'll round a corner and suddenly stumble across more ruins, an ancient church, or a centuries-old monument. It's one of the things that makes Athens so fascinating to explore on foot.
Eventually, we make our way into Plaka, one of the city's oldest neighborhoods. Its narrow pedestrian streets, colorful buildings, and lively squares make it one of our favorite areas to simply wander without a map.
But after all this walking, we have another rooftop calling our name. And trust us, if you're celebrating a special occasion or simply want one unforgettable meal in Athens, this next place absolutely delivers.
Welcome to the Dolli at Acropolis. Without question, one of the most beautiful hotels we've ever visited.
Even if you're not staying here, we'd highly recommend booking lunch or drinks on the rooftop. The location couldn't be more perfect. You're just steps from the Acropolis, Monasteraki, and the heart of historic Athens.
As soon as we arrive, we start with a glass of bubbly, which feels like exactly the right way to begin an afternoon overlooking one of the world's most famous landmarks.
Before lunch even arrives, our server invites us over to the infinity pool for what has to be one of the most iconic photo spots anywhere in Athens.
Soon enough, lunch is served. We start with a classic Caesar salad before sharing a vegan roll that's every bit as beautiful as it is delicious.
The star of the meal, though, is the orzo pasta with cherry tomatoes. It might be one of the best lunches we've had anywhere in Greece.
And because no great lunch should end without dessert,
out come the complimentary truffles, followed by one more glass of champagne. I mean, it would be rude not to.
Everything about this experience feels elevated, from the service and the food to those incredible Acropolis views.
Before we leave, we spend some time exploring the rest of the hotel, and it's every bit as impressive inside as it is on the rooftop. The Dolli feels more like a private art gallery than a traditional hotel, with works by artists like Picasso and Matisse displayed throughout the property. Now for one of the absolute highlights of Athens, the Acropolis Museum.
Here's one of our biggest travel tips for visiting Athens. Instead of rushing to the Acropolis first thing in the morning with everyone else, we recommend booking one of the final timed entries of the day for both the museum and the Acropolis itself.
It makes such a difference. You spend the hottest part of the afternoon inside learning the incredible history behind everything you're about to see. Then head outside later when the temperatures begin dropping and the crowds start thinning out.
The museum itself houses more than 4,000 artifacts recovered from the Acropolis and the surrounding slopes. Even if you don't consider yourself a history buff, it's definitely fascinating.
One of the first things you won't want to miss are the original caryatids. These beautifully sculpted maidens once supported the roof and are some of the museum's most famous treasures.
Another favorite is the relief of Nike adjusting her sandal. It's incredible how much movement and detail ancient sculptors managed to capture in marble thousands of years ago.
But our favorite space has to be the Parthenon Gallery on the top floor. The entire gallery is aligned with the exact orientation of the Parthenon itself, allowing you to understand the temple long before you actually stand beside it.
Before heading up to the Acropolis, though, don't forget to explore the archaeological excavation underneath the building. Walking above the glass floors and looking down at an entire ancient neighborhood is an experience all by itself.
With the museum fresh in our minds, it's finally time. The climb to the Acropolis somehow feels just as exciting as our very first visit. Even though we've been here several times now, it never gets old.
As the sun begins dropping over Athens, the golden light starts washing across the marble temples. Everything suddenly glows. It's definitely one of the most beautiful times of the day to be here.
Looking around, it's incredible to think people have been standing on this very hill for thousands of years. It's one of those places that somehow exceeds every expectation. No matter how many photos you've seen beforehand, nothing compares to experiencing the Acropolis in person.
After spending the afternoon immersed in thousands of years of history, we're definitely ready for dinner. Luckily, one of our favorite neighborhood restaurants is just a short walk from where we're staying back in Gazi.
Tonight, we're eating at Kanella, an authentic Greek restaurant specializing in Cretan cuisine. It's another neighborhood gem we discovered on our last visit to Athens and couldn't wait to come back.
Places like Kanella are full of locals, the prices are reasonable, and the food speaks for itself.
We start with creamy tzatziki and a plate of zucchini and feta fritters. Then it's time for a traditional Cretan pasta loaded with vegetables.
And one thing we absolutely love about dining in Greece, so many restaurants end the meal with a complimentary dessert or little sweet treat.
With dinner wrapped up, there's just enough energy left for one final stop. Big Bar, Athens' very first bear bar.
If you've watched our channel for a while, you know we always seem to find ourselves in bear bars wherever we travel. They're usually some of the friendliest places in town, and this one is no exception.
Our bartender tells us things don't really start picking up until after 11 o'clock, especially on weekends. So if you're looking for the liveliest atmosphere, definitely plan for a later night.
Before we wrap up, here are a few quick travel tips to help you plan your visit.
We definitely recommend visiting Athens during the spring or the fall if you can. The weather is much more comfortable for sightseeing, and you'll enjoy walking around the city far more than during the peak of summer.
We previously visited in August, and temperatures regularly climbed above 110 degrees Fahrenheit. It's still beautiful, but exploring ancient ruins in that kind of heat can be exhausting.
If you're looking for an unforgettable luxury stay, our top recommendation is definitely the Dolli at the Acropolis.
For something a little more affordable, we really enjoyed staying here at 47 Luxury Suites. We love the local neighborhood feel, being close to the gay nightlife in Gazi, and having plenty of cafes, restaurants, and transit right outside the door.
And getting here couldn't be easier. Athens International Airport is connected directly to the city by Metro Line 3, making it an easy 50-minute ride into the city.
Once you're here, we mostly explore on foot, with the occasional metro or Uber ride when our feet need a little break. Everything is surprisingly easy to navigate.
And if Athens is just the beginning of your Greek adventure, you're in the perfect place. You can hop aboard one of the many incredible Greek island cruises, or create your own island hopping itinerary by ferry from nearby Piraeus port.
On this trip, we actually flew from Athens over to Paros before ferrying across to Mykonos. If you haven't seen those videos yet, definitely add them to your watch list.
We explored 3 incredible gay nude beaches, from Ligari and Kalamia on Paros to the famous Elia Beach on Mykonos.
We'll link all of those videos down below because they pair perfectly with a few days in Athens. If you're planning your first trip to Greece, this itinerary is pretty hard to beat.
Finally, don't forget travel insurance. We recommend Safety Wing for everything from lost luggage to unexpected medical emergencies abroad. We'll drop a link below if you'd like to learn more before your trip.
Well, that's a wrap for this gay travel guide to Athens. If you've been before, where are your favorite spots? Let us know down in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
And if you liked today's video, do us a favor and smash that like button for the almighty YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming gay travel adventures.
For more gay travel inspiration, head over to our website at 2gayexpats.com. Check out the videos we've curated for you down in the Watch Next section of the description, and follow us on social media at 2gayexpats.
And don't forget to join us over on Patreon for behind-the-scenes photos, videos, and exclusive content.
We also want to thank our channel members and patrons. We greatly appreciate your support.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.